Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I got this real cute French tip done with acrylic with some camo on it. Yes, these turned out so bomb. And we're going to get right into the video. So obviously I'm just going in to push the cuticles back. And if you are new with me, you know that I used to use them little wooden cuticle pusher things. Now I just have a good amount of metal ones to where I can use them all day, like a new one on each client, and then disinfect them at the end of the day. So I'm not having to disinfect it between each client. I have a good amount of them, like 4 or 5 of them, to where, I can use it the whole day and then clean all of them after for the next day. But yeah, then we just going in with my hand file from my local nail supply and removing the shine from the natural nails very gently, no pressure at all, making sure you're getting into them sidewalls. And yeah. Then off camera, I did go ahead and wipe all the dust off like I usually do. And then I sized the tips already. And once you have the tips ready to be glued on, that's when you wanted to go ahead and dehydrate the nails, which I did using my Valentino dehydrator. Then I'm just going in with my nail glue and gluing the nails on. And I did use some natural nail tips because I was running out of my clear nail tips, and you got to use what you got, okay? And we wasn't doing no clear design anyway, so I could have used all natural nail tips, but I just like using the clear better. So yeah, that's why it's some natural there, because I was running out. But yeah, then I'm just going in to cut the length that she wants, kind of measuring them all, kind of eyeing it just to make sure that they're all the same length. And she wanted to go ahead with tapered squares, so I didn't have to cut anything off of the tips. I'm just going in and cleaning it up with my nail file. And yeah, and then of course blending the tip into the natural nail as well, which you'll see me do, and just doing this on all of the fingers. So once the shaping was done, I went ahead, brushed everything off, and then again, I'm going in with my dehydrator from Valentino just to double check, make sure there's nothing on there. This is my No Lift Nails Primer. And it comes with this little brush that you just dip in, and priming the nails with that. And then we're gonna go in with my Perfect Nude from Valentino. And when doing French tip, I think one tip I could give is like try working with more drier beads. I'm sorry, y'all. My head just keep getting in these videos. I really have to work on that. But yeah, you're going to see it. But I've been trying to cut it out. But I'm sorry for that. But anyways, yeah, try working with a little bit drier beads so that you're able to maneuver it around a little bit easier, and so that it actually stays in the spot that you're moving it to. And also work with smaller beads, maybe. Like this was a pretty big bead, and I was able to get it. So if you're comfortable with that, then go right ahead and do that. But like on the thumb and stuff, I did go with a little bit smaller, just to make sure that I can get that crease, that line in. And then I went ahead and added some more beads to make it a little bit thicker and try to create an apex during that period. Yeah, which you'll see me do on the other hands, the other fingers. And I do have like a little tool, a cutting tool for French tip, where you can like, it's like a little circle thing that you can press down and wipe it off or something. But I really don't like it because it's more like a smile line at the edge that like the people in the salon be doing with the little paint or something. It's not like that deep French tip that, so I like to just use my brush instead of using any utensils, or like a nail tip I feel is just not like a deep enough curve either. So yeah, I'm just using my brush to create that circle smile line. Once all of those are done, the pinky should be dry by now. So we're just going back in with my super white from Valentino. And it only took one bead for all of the nails, but it's mainly because they were a little bit shorter, so I didn't have to do that much. But yeah, we just going in, placing the white. It doesn't have to equal the level of the nude, especially if you made the nude pretty thick, because we're going to shave it down anyways to create that equalness, that levelness, or whatever. But yeah, and you don't want to do it while the nude is wet, obviously, because this ain't no ombre. Like, we want it to be that straight line. We don't want it to blend or anything. So I would recommend waiting till the nude is like dry or at least stable enough, to not move around. And yeah, just continue patting like you're doing at your regular application right there on the tip. And it's okay to get messy with it, especially if you made the nude a little bit thicker to where you're gonna have that apex in there. Then it's okay to get messy with it because we're just gonna file on top and create that evenness, like I mentioned before. But I don't know, if you didn't create that equalness and you wanted to encapsulate it with clear to create that like apex and stuff. Then I don't know if you're trying to make it like even to where you don't have to file before you put the clear on, or you'll file and then you put the clear on. I just think that's too much, and that's why I went ahead and made the nude a little bit thicker so that I can create that apex while I'm shaping it and filing it down, if that makes sense. So once the application is done, we're going in with the hair file to start shaping. And these nails were pretty easy. Like, I went ahead, obviously, y'all know I love to use my hair file for cleaning up the shape. And then I also went over the top to kind of create that evenness and level out the nails, get rid of that chunky stuff on top of the nude. And like I'm doing right here. And yeah, basically I did most of the work with the hand file, but I still obviously go through with my e-file just to clean up the cuticle area and the underneath of the nail, the tip. If you watch my videos, and if you want a more detailed video on how I shape, if you're new here, that video will be in the description box below. But other than that, I'll just let y'all watch and learn. Like I mentioned, I'll just go in with my e-file. I got my drill bit off of Amazon, so the link for that is in the description box below. Everything I use off of Amazon is on the same link in the description box, even my nail tips. So please don't comment down below asking what my nail tips are, because that's every single video. But yeah, then I just went ahead, cleaned it up, you know, kind of thinned out the white so it's not so thick. I love going underneath. I don't know, it just makes the tip seem a little bit thinner, like a more C curve, and cleaning it up and everything. And yeah, I'll just do this on all the nails. So my phone actually cut off after this finger, but y'all get the point. I had the client wash her hands after filing and shaping, and then we on to the design. So I got these little nail art brushes from Amazon as well, link in the description box. And I'm just using different paints, different brands of paints. These are all regular polishes, no gel polish. Yeah, I'm just going through. I feel like camo is such an easy design because it's literally just scribbled lines. Like, you can't mess camo up, I feel like. So if you're a beginner, this might be a good design to start off with, to, you know, get into nail art if you're interested in that. But yeah, so I basically just take the one color and put random lines on each finger. I'm not doing one finger at a time. Y'all, that's dust in my hair. Please don't think I got dandruff, okay? Anyways, but yeah, so I'd say one color at a time and go all fingers instead of one finger and do all colors, if that makes sense. Just to make it more random, and so I'm not cleaning my brush as much, you know? And yeah, just going through and putting random lines. That's basically it, for real. Once I was done using all the three colors, I just went back to each nail and added whatever color I felt like was needed on that finger or wherever, you know. And of course, I'm using acetone to clean my brush. When you're working with regular polish and nail art, you want to use your acetone. When you're working with paint, you want to use water. So this hand was like a red color, orange, and pink. And I zoomed in instead of zooming out because the blue hand, y'all could see like when I was dipping my brush and stuff. But this hand, you can see more clear the actual squiggle lines and designs I'm doing. So that's why I'm more zoomed in. And yeah, again, just doing each hand, just random lines everywhere, you know. Like, don't think too much. Once you start thinking too much, it's going to come out wrong, okay? So it's not supposed to be perfect. Just don't think too hard on it. And boom, look how these are coming out. Yes. Then I went ahead and used my Holy Grail top coat. This is the shellac gel top coat. This is the only gel top coat I know that works good on top of regular polish and won't wrinkle it up, okay? So I'm just applying that all over. I am running out. That's why I got to scrape it out of there. But applying that all over, and then this is a wipe top coat, so you do have to wipe it with some alcohol once it cures, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. So again, like I mentioned, we're curing this for 60 seconds. And then I have this little alcohol wipe that I'm using just to wipe down the tacky layer that's on top of the gel. Because I did say this was a wipe top coat. So yeah, just went ahead and did that. And then of course, y'all know I gotta apply my cuticle oil. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. And I'm just applying it on, and then I'll go ahead and rub it into the skin. You want to make sure not to get it on the nails because it's gonna mess the top coat up. You're gonna have like water little drips on it. You don't want all that. You just want the skin to look moisturized around the nail, okay? And this is the final look. Even though they were a little bit, you know, like a medium length, she got tapered squares, so it made it even better. And the fact that they're two different colors on both hands, like, I really love this set. Like, these came out so cute. The shape is bomb. The French tip is bomb. The camo is bomb. And thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.